To be fair, didn't really feel all that panicky throughout the game. Defense was immense, and overall, yeah, didn't feel the threat for the most part from City. So feels amazing. I didn't catch the game, so I basically only checked when you mentioned the fact that Ansei's got locked. Did NC Mandy's mom walk on to hug him due to free plastic bag full of 6? No. How is the volume? Looks alright. Kinda. I can lower it a bit for myself though. Nah, I only seen the medals being given and then a bit of team dancing. Yeah, there's nothing dealing 9. So we kinda can just ale it and leave the trap for round 3. But that cannot be correct, right? Здорово, оппонент. Thank you very much. What happened in the Russia versus Germany, by the way? How did it end up 3-0? Hi, Kier here. Kinda didn't really expect a wipe there. But I guess one of the games ended 3-2, so... Ole, reverse swept Akela, the rest was... Yeah, I've seen like Reed Rain posting in Discord asking if they do want to play third game. Feels kinda bad doing this. Not getting ahead, but whatever. I'll apply some pressure. Where is my Hattori, by the way? So second semi-final is what? Bart Shaky 3-1, Shaggy Camps 3-1. Okay, yeah, it feels closer for sure. Boom, boom. Yeah, Geralt would have been a godsend card here. We do want to say we have Geraldo. I somehow managed not to put Heatwave into this deck. So there is that. I also feel like Purify Bomb is my deck was a cool card release. I do not like with what it promotes for the most part, but the card was definitely a fitting thing for particular archetypes. So if they really wanted to promote bombs and no unit plays, they did pretty well with that. So not bad. Highline tie. How is it going? So we have this, we have Onero. This is like a couple of extra points. The thing is, opponent only played Phantom, so there is Defender, Kelly, Beast, and we have only Geraldo to answer them. Are you winning? I'm playing the first game of the day, so doing alright so far. But I'm not playing Heatwave in no unit pile, so kinda questionable how round 3 goes. He has activated Osrel. As we said, Beast, Neutral, Kelly. Yeah, I forgot to mention Neutral at first. I just don't see us playing with this hand. Like, yeah, sure, we can throw Dragon for 9. Also finds the Squirrel. So I'd not claim that we have great chances here. But it's kinda trolling not to play either Hattori or we have Schirru or a Dwarf, we have Vonero, and we have Cole. Targeted. Yeah, this is fine. Not breaking. We try this list with Justice again. It was bad idea with Schirru. For the most part, you never need them in the same round though. Too many bricks. I don't know about like, yeah, you can play Justice, sure, but Justice kind of blocks either a 5 or a 4 on your Schirru. Sure, yeah, you might separate them by the rounds, mitigating that issue. But overall, Dragon Tiger seems alright. I'm kinda trolling with Ale. Ale is not supposed to be in the deck. Double pink on that is what we were probably aiming at. Honestly, does it do well? I have no idea. I played 5 games at 2400. And so far the results were pretty meh, so probably not. Wow, amazing Purify, by the way. Hello and goodbye then, Pooms. Thanks for stopping by for your sub voice line. Are you buffing? Okay, he buffs. Fuck. That's not lining up. What are we doing? Pink. It's far from ideal. Scorch not in deck. Yeah, mistakes were made. So his Kelly is what? Flat 9. He is Kelly might burn depending on his cards. Might burn a unit. Feel like we're just guilting this. This does activate his Kelly next turn, but like this engine also brings him 2 extra points. 3 extra points even. And yeah, he has units, so I doubt that Kelly is playing for any points. No way there is a COC, so make it awkward if that's like Kelly and Imblerit's Wrath. That's a decent boy. This plays for its points. Okay, so easy game. English stream, yeah, those gonna be happening quite often. Then C dropped onto the board, and there is a Giraldo. So yeah, we'll see. Will taken against VB enough. Ambush, we have Schirru available. We are winning coins today. Yesterday I was just running into series of blue coins, which is less than ideal. Anything in particular? We don't want like Madak. I'll take Schirru into hand. Wait, what is chant? Why is there a chant option now? And why did I press it? Ah, okay. So, you are like that, Mr. Opponent, I see, fair enough. I wasn't sure, but there we are. I was hoping for a day elves, but somehow we managed to find a trap player. Cute. Cute tiger, absorbing the damage. So what's the strat in this? Definitely get last say. Definitely burn his transformed dead eyes with Schirru is something we are looking at as a win con. As he's playing traps, let's try to remove units so that Tiger potentially is activated. So I decided to push. Melee, we're going for a bleeding option, I see. Also, what is Adam doing in the... Is opponent really a rare elf that just plain incinerating? Looks like it. You're not a fan of Sabbath then? Pancake. But yeah, Igni in every deck. What could go wrong? Okay, tiger value, no tiger value, leader charges flying though. Seems nice. We also don't have to play that much tempo. I reckon this is a props. Activate in the back row once again. Four. Okay, so so far so good. What do we play from the call though? I really don't want Dunka. I also really... Okay, so he also denies us the Schirru. As an elf player, you always want... you will always want... to play a scenario and potentially Vernicel as well early, right? So we might just get the Schirru value. Will it be enough? Hopefully. We didn't get much from the opponent, but Heidelin, Isengrim make some things easier. Would have tried and gone for, say, Synthesis 13. 13 wasn't exactly enough for us to get ahead. So Paya plays Gerardo. Keys in the V, goodbye. So Poland versus Germany then. I see how it is. Sounds tasty. I don't know, we'll keep. We will keep. Opponent, I'll push in with -2 leader charges. Didn't think so. Did not think so. Is it just an era? We have council for... council is not guaranteed. Do we council here? It might force us to play broccoli though. I want Schirru at 3, I want call for... Yeah, it forces broccoli out. Fair enough, not really happy, would have been happier with Pyro. I also don't want Dunka unless we use in order immediately. We might do that. So we play Tainted Ale, he plays Radea, we can click. We play Tainted Ale, he plays something with we have call and we have on arrow. 1, 2. It is fine by the looks of it. It looks completely fine, and yeah, I think we just start with Tainted Ale. Hi, best for business. How is it going for you? Goodbye, Madak. We hardly knew ya. I'm doing okay, had a nice day today. Didn't see any World Cup games, like I only was looking at the score. Yeah, I also watched Champions League. You might figure that out from the title. I'm kinda Chelsea supporter, so pretty happy with how the game finished. You don't want anything besides winning it, you don't want a million of chances for both teams. Pretty happy with how we scored the goal and played out second half. Was a couple of lapses. And that's how you are losing your moderator privileges, Pancake. Shame, really. Imagine being a Chelsea fan? Easily. I have been for quite a while. Poor Pancake. Hi, FLD. Yeah, Faldi and baiting people into using BTTV emotes. My dad was modding because he was cheating for Morris. I'd say Morris didn't really leave an imprint on the game all that much. Not speaking Elvish. It rarely happens though. It's not like all my streams in the past 2 weeks were in Russian. It was still mostly 50-50. Today I learned there is a conspiracy theory in the US that thinks Finland isn't real and just made up by Russia for the access to Baltic Sea. What do you mean conspiracy? It's a fact. We were traveling through Russia to get to Sweden from Estonia. What do you mean as a conspiracy? I don't understand. Hi VWolf, thanks for 11. Much appreciated. Just when Guardiola was almost about to get rid of Guardiola moniker. Yeah, what's with no Fernandinho or someone else in the starting lineup? What's up with that? What are the chances he plays Verno? Melee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he definitely. Could we add some pirates to it? Not entirely sure if pirates is what this deck needs. I guess. Oh. Yeah, it's correct. We are pulling this guarantee. I don't know what got into me. I was thinking, wait a second, we cannot access board, but we can from Cole. Hands up, oh baby, hands up. Yeah, wait a second. We're hoping to get leader charges off of this elf.